Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Adopted by General Assembly Resolution 61-106 of December 13, 2006. Article 47. Amendments. 1. Any state party may propose an amendment to this convention and submit it to the Secretary-General of the United Nations. The Secretary-General shall communicate any proposed amendments to the states parties, requesting to be notified whether they favor holding a conference of the states parties to consider and take decisions on these proposals. If, within 4 months from the date of such communication, at least 1/3 of the states parties favor holding such a conference, the Secretary-General shall convene the conference under the auspices of the United Nations. Any amendment approved by a 2/3 majority of the states parties present and voting shall be forwarded by the Secretary-General to the General Assembly of the United Nations for approval and thereafter to all states parties for acceptance. 2. An amendment approved in accordance with paragraph 1 of this article shall enter into force on the 30th day after the number of instruments of acceptance deposited reaches 2/3 of the number of states parties on the date of approval of the amendment. Thereafter, the amendment shall enter into force for any state party on the 30th day after it deposits its instrument of acceptance. The amendment is binding only on those states parties that have accepted it. 3. If the Conference of the States Parties decides by consensus to do so, an amendment approved in accordance with paragraph 1 of this article, which applies exclusively to Articles 34, 38, 39, and 40, shall enter into force for all states parties on the 30th day after the number of instruments of acceptance deposited has reached 2/3 of the number of states parties as of the date of approval of this amendment.